Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making Halloween goodies. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to be making is a brain, but made out of jello. So, what you're going to need is a silicone brain mold, a big cup, a third of a cup of evaporated milk, 6 ounces of jello, 3/4 of a cup of cold water, and 3/4 of a cup of boiling water. I know you might want to use like the instructions on the actual jello thing, but you can't because you're adding more liquid, which is evaporated milk. So if you put too much liquid, everything will go crazy. Don't do it. So the first thing you're going to do is pour your jello into the bowl. Oh, by the way, this is peach jello. I don't know if I said that. Now it's supposed to wait for the water to boil. So, I guess we'll just wait here then. I think it's boiled. Now once you've poured that in, you just stir it about. Make sure everything is dissolved. Shoot. Now you pour in your evaporated milk and stir that around. And then you take your cold water, pour that in, and you stir it around. So now, oh, it's all sticky. So now your brain will look like this as opposed to being like transparent like jello usually is. Now take your no-stick cooking spray and just spray the inside of your brain mold. And now you take it and you pour it in. Oh, I don't know how I'm gonna. Okay, wish me luck. So while I'm waiting for everything to be like ready, I'm just gonna show you the basics of what I'm gonna be doing today. So the cookie cutters that you're gonna be needing are a bat, a pumpkin, and a tulip. Now I know what you're thinking, is this Easter? I thought it was Halloween. And you're right, it is Halloween. That's why you take your tulip and you flip it upside down and now it's a ghost. Also, you need a circle cookie cutter, but I couldn't find one, so I'm using a little tiny glass. You could also use like a shot glass, I guess. I don't know if it's like a good enough size. You just need a circle. You need a circle. For the pumpkin cookie, you'll need green icing and orange icing. For the bat cookie, you'll need black icing. For the ghost cookie, you'll need white icing and also food writer markers, like basically edible markers. You need the color black. And for the circle cookie, you'll need candy eyeballs, Aero minis, and chocolate that you can melt. You could also use Reese's Pieces, like the cups, but I have someone in my circle who's deathly allergic to peanuts. So I'm not gonna do that. But if you don't have anyone who's allergic to peanuts, or you just don't care about a life-threatening allergy, use Reese's Pieces. They work the exact same. Okay, it's getting softer. I'll check back in with you once everything is settled. The dough is nice and not frozen, so now I'm just gonna roll it out. So this is just like a basic sugar cookie recipe, nothing too fancy. I'm gonna start off with some ghosts. So I've done 1.5 trays of ghosts, so now I'm gonna move on to bats. So I don't want to make too many bats. I just want to make enough so that you can see that there are bats. So I've made my bats and my ghosts, and now I'm going to put them in the oven for 9 minutes. And while I'm waiting for that to bake, I'm going to go ahead and start my pumpkins.
Okay, so hi everyone.
My cookies are baked, so I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put in my new batch. It looks like my bats got a little bit burnt. There's a little bit of a disaster, but it's fine. So now I'm gonna decorate them. Unfortunately, the bats got a little bit burnt. Maybe they were too thin or something. Oh well, they're gonna be covered in black anyways. So I think I'm gonna start with the ghosts. So I colored them all off camera because I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to put colored icing on cookies based on what they're supposed to be. Pumpkins, orange, ghosts, white, bats, black, etc. So here are all my nice ghost cookies and they're all coated in white. Now I'm going to try to use this marker and I'm going to see if it works, and I'm going to make little ghost faces on each one. Oh my god, it's actually kind of adorable. So you can make these ghosts have whatever kind of face you want. I'm just taking inspiration from different emojis. So I've got like kissy emojis, so like tongue sticking out, the cool eyes, a smirky face, like things like that. As for the bats, they're too dark to draw on, so I'm just gonna leave them as they are. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my marker and I'm gonna try to draw little faces on the jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm just gonna make different faces for all of them, and I'll be back. All right, so these are all my jack-o'-lanterns. You cannot tell me that they're not the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your entire life. The final cookie is a spider cookie. So you're gonna take your circular cookies, you're gonna get your arrow or your Reese's or whatever you put, and you're gonna put it right on top. And the way you're gonna stick it is you're gonna melt your chocolate, get some of that on the bottom, and then just stick it down, and do that for all of them. I'm gonna take a toothpick, dip it into the chocolate, and create 8 lines along the side, but I can make it look like spider legs, just like that. Take 2 candy eyes, put chocolate on the back, and stick it to the arrow. And now I'm gonna do that on all of them, and then I'll be done. So this is my final product, and it's the most beautiful little thing I've ever made in my life. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.